Yo, if you clicked on this thumbnail, you are a crazy ass Giants fan, like I'm a crazy ass Giants fan. Hey, the start of the season has been a disaster, and that's putting it lightly, man, for real. Yo, John Mara, what's going on? You got to do something fast. Yeah, do something real irrational. I don't care what you got to do. People start flying the planes, the helicopters, the drones. Do what you got to do. Send John Mara the message, sell the team, fire the coach, fire the GM, give Mike Kafka his little chance at the interim head coach, fire him afterwards. We need real head coaches, real GMs, a real coaching staff that can develop these players and keep them in line, keep them disciplined. One thing I will say, I'll give Joe Shane his credit, and I don't care. I've been in these spaces, and everybody wants Joe Shane fired. I do want him fired because that Graham Gano situation happening 3 times in a row. Graham Gano has been injured, and we were never prepared. He's old. He's going to pull something. For that to happen 3 times, Joe Shane, you are fired. Get out. I will give you your props on this, though. We have talent. We have talent. What you've seen in Dallas was not a fluke, Giants fans. It was not a fluke. But let's get down to business. You see the thumbnail. Start Dart. Start Dart. Start Dart. That needs to be the chant. If he's not in, which I think he will be, because a little birdie is saying on Twitter that they are starting Dart. But if they don't start Dart, that needs to be the chant. Start Dart. Start Dart. Man, I need this kid to play. This guy is the only person that can actually make this season interesting. And I still want him to save the season. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm bold enough to say it. I still want Dart to save the season. We can't have a losing season like that. I don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah. This is Giants Uncensored. I usually don't be cussing all the time, but I named it Giants Uncensored because I cuss. I cuss a lot. In my regular life, I cuss too much. I try to stop. I am a God-fearing man. I do believe in God. But there's some things I'm still working on, like a lot of us. And I cuss. And the Giants pissed me off. I couldn't even record the day of the loss. I couldn't even record the day after the damn loss. You see what I'm saying? That pissed me off. The day of the loss, I ain't even going to lie. When I heard Graham Gano was injured, I was worried. I would say by the third quarter, Malik Neighbors didn't have a catch yet. There was water building up in my eyes. You right. And I ain't lying. Hey, I'm that kind of Giants fan. I got to watch these games by myself nowadays. Tears was building up in my eyes. Listen, I ain't going to say the GD word too many times, but I'm still kind of hot. As you can see, I might be smiling, but I'm pissed. I'm liable to smack this camera off this damn laptop. I'm liable to break some stuff, but I'm going to hold my composure because this is 2 days or a day so after the aftermath. Russell Wilson, that might have been the only fraud in that situation. You still got a live arm, but the fact you can't see directly in the middle of the field where it was open, but Spagnolia knew it. Spagnolo, whatever his name is, he knew it. He knew it. That's why you was throwing him out the back of the end zone, because that's what you can see. That's why you was throwing him out the back of the end zone. But we need to get Dart in there, man. We need a kid with some charisma. We need some youth in there. And listen, if we pick in the top 10 and the new coach and GM want to get a quarterback, I ain't mad at that either. And I keep both of them. I don't give a damn. I just want to win. I'm tired of losing. Start Dart. The kid got an arm. People keep talking about his legs like he Daniel Jones. Have you seen the kid's arm? Do you see the angles at which he throws the ball? Start Dart. You're going to hear this whole damn video. Start Dart. We here now. We are here. Damn it. Start this kid. This kid is the future. I want to see what he got, and it starts this week with the Chargers. Beat the damn Chargers, and I'm expecting us to beat the Chargers. I got a co-host that's a Chargers fan. If you're on this channel, he's a Chargers fan. The 3-0, yeah, I'm ready to fuck that record up. Yeah. We ready to fuck that record up. We ready to play upset to a lot of you damn teams. Yeah, I'm ready for it. The team got talent. The line's blocking good enough. It ain't got to be Super Bowl caliber offensive line to be blocking. You ain't got to have a good defensive backs. Just rush the passer. Be aggressive. Send some blitzes. Man, Abdul Carter looks like shit. He don't look okay. He looks like shit. Let's be honest, Giants fans. We are too high on this kid. It's not that he don't have the talent. It's just we got a sorry-ass defensive coordinator, Mike Kafka. You're not being aggressive on offense. Let me give props. Stop. Give the props to Cam Scatterbull. Man, because I wasn't giving him enough props. I seen what he did in college, but I said, hey, that's in college. The kid had that Tim Tebow effect. I said, because when I seen Tim Tebow, I said, you did that in college. Can you do that in the NFL? I'm getting that same feel. Man, shout out to Cam Scatterbull trying to be the only offensive weapon we got. Man, mix that up with Malik Neighbors. And if you ain't going to use Theo Johnson, right, get him the fuck off the field. I mean, that kid gets open. That kid is athletic. I know he drops the ball. But use him as a decoy. Do something because the tight end position is not existent. Run 4 wide receivers if you're not going to use the tight end. Do something, Giants. You know what I'm saying? Start dark. Start dark. And I ain't just talking for the damn RPOs like he's Daniel Jones. Yeah, we got to be smarter than that this time because Daniel Jones out here looking like damn Dan Marino, Joe Montana, looking like the best quarterback in the NFL for real. You know, it's between him and Herbert for real. Let's be honest. Let's be freaking honest. But I'm not going to lie. I had told many of my friends before, you give Daniel Jones an offensive line, and you're going to see magic. I kind of knew because you just kept seeing. This is the thing what people have to realize. Everybody that's listening to me, if you see talent in glimpses, it means you have it. You just can't consistently do it. Now, there's 2 reasons why you can't consistently do something. It's either your surroundings or that's just part of your chemical makeup. So what you do is you put the surroundings around him and then you figure, oh, it's the chemical makeup. That's just who he is. That's the characteristics of him. Daniel Jones never had all things around him. You gave him a wide receiver, but you didn't give him an offensive line. You see what I'm saying? You gave him a wide receiver with Malik Neighbors, but you didn't give him an offensive line. So then he went with a team that had wide receivers, that had tight ends, because they already had a decent tight end before they got Warren, and they had a decent offensive line. So then you see, you put Daniel Jones in there, and voila, he turns into a decent quarterback. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be Joe Montana. I'm not saying he's going to be John Elway. I don't think he's going to be none of that because I guarantee you, not wishing no bad, kind of. But he gets smacked one good time. Somebody sacks him hard one good time. He's going to turn into a pumpkin again. The clock will strike 12. I guarantee it. And that's what it is. He ain't got smacked. But this Jaxson Dart kid, start Dart. We got to put him in. The kid got heart. He has a live arm. He has the aura. This is what we need. And I'm not talking about yelling just a hope and a prayer. We seen him in preseason and the things y'all been doing with him in real game, trash. Y'all didn't let this kid throw the ball not once. And I get it. I know why you didn't. You didn't want him to throw a pick and ruin a Russell Wilson drive. But I'm here to tell you, if you're not going to play the game all the way, regardless who's behind center, you're putting the Giants at a disadvantage. And speaking on that, the front office, the head coach, players, this is not for you. Y'all been doing your job. Y'all standing on business. But you know who's really been standing on business? These Giants fans, these content creators, the media. Hey, give yourself a hand, man. Give yourself a hand, a pat on the back, because Giants fans, the media, everybody been standing on business. I can't say the same for the actual organization. I can't. I give the players their props. Shout out to y'all for trying to hold it down and be gentlemen about this whole thing. Because I couldn't have been in that locker room. They'd have said, "Hey, how you feel about this? Fire Brian DeBoer." I'd have said, "Get his ass out of here, bro." Because we done seen this show for too long. I know you were head coach of the year, bro. I know you were head, but that seemed like it was a fluke. That was a fluke. Mike Kafka, your play call was terrible. Your first year, man, I don't know if Brian DeBoer had took the whole Kansas City thing out from the first year, and now we went to the straight Brian DeBoer's Bills kind of, because that's kind of what it looks like. I don't see none of the trickery or none of the things that we were doing. We need to do that. But I do believe we have talent on this roster. I do believe you get us a real head coach, we are going in. I do believe if San Francisco let go of their head coach and he comes here, we're going to do something. We're going to cook. Some offensive coordinators are just meant to be offensive coordinators, not head coaches. Start Dart. That's it. At the end of the day, we just have to start Dart. Week 4. We got the Los Angeles Chargers coming in. Herbert's red hot. Herbert has been sacked 10 times this year. I think that's 3rd or 4th leading in being sacked in the NFL. This is the time Shane Bowen needs to turn the fuck up. Send the damn blitz. I need to see all of them. Brian Burns is going crazy. Kayvon having a good year. Abdul Carter, hey, you the 3rd overall pick. Hey, get his ass in the position that's favorable. Put him at linebacker if you have to, and send him on the blitz as much as you can. No offense to anybody that's taking Darius Moore's spot or McFadden's spot. I need to see Abdul Carter play there off and on the line, inside, outside, linebacker. I need to see him everywhere. I need these coaches to be playing like their jobs depend on it. Let us know. Hey, somebody call the plane guy. Somebody, if you listen, call the plane guy. Tell him, hey, fly that son of a bitch over MetLife Stadium and hey, let John Mayer know. The fans are fed up. We don't want no sodas and we don't want no damn hot dogs. We want wins. Start Dart. This is Keefy Keef, Giants Uncensored. I'm out.